we've had to do was schedule our conversations in certain times that we don't want to talk about work 24/7, and I've done that. And I would come home and I would continue the next 2-3 hours to talk about my clients and what I need to, and just to offload. But I'm offloading at home. And when there's no schedule, where's the love and romance? And so we have to learn how to respect each other's time. I think that's the one biggest thing, is to respect time. It's the biggest learning, because we take each other for granted that, oh, you're in my house, I'm living with you, so I'm going to dump on you. And we can't do that. But women, because of course, especially if we have to take care of the kids and everything, we have a lot of emotional dumping. And the men, all they want to do, and I know that I've noticed this because I do this with my husband, I just want some intellectual advice on how to take care of certain situations. But it's still work though, right? So we basically, what I've done, and this is the tool that I can share with everybody, is if you want to have a really healthy relationship, it's not like when you walk in the house to not think about work, because it is there, right? So give each other that fixed time. It's like, okay, for half an hour, it's your time to just offload. And maybe I don't want any advice. Maybe I don't want anything. Just let me offload. And you each give each other that time. And after that, you commit to having some fun together, whatever it is.
You know what? I believe every relationship, every man sometimes need their identities preserved. Yes, we could be in a very close, deep, fulfilling relationship, but the man still doesn't want to feel totally lost in that relationship where the man's identity is sort of morphed into becoming somebody else that he doesn't really like. So I think in terms of boundaries, I think it's reasonable for a man to want to have some space every now and then, be able to have individual recovery or healing times, reflection times rather, I prefer. Times for himself. I'd like to have times alone to just reflect, look at my life, look at my vision, look at things that I want to work on, separate from the rest of the world, not just my partner, but the entire world. Me, Shola, who am I? Yes, I have all these different aspects of me, but who am I without these things? I need to still recognize that. I still need to continuously evolve that. So the boundaries will be around where my partner understands and respects that from time to time, even if I'm alone in a separate room somewhere, it's okay. It's not like we're having any challenges in our relationship. It's just sometimes I need to reconnect with my source, reconnect with what makes me me and my core foundation so I could be a better human when I come back into all these different aspects that adds to my definition.
I would say that I am driven principally by the relationship as opposed to the alone time experience. The alone time experience is really something that provides grounding and call it strength to the soul. But the driven aspect is much more, stems much more from the relationship. So is that refueling from the relationship and from the outside world the same? The answer is no, but they are hugely complementary. And by that, I mean that each one is strengthened by the other. So I can take confidence into my walk in the woods, knowing that I have a great relationship with my spouse. And when I have refreshed and reinvigorated after my walk in the woods, I can go home and be with my spouse and be in that relaxed Zen space and be a better husband for my wife.